Right, this latest chapter of Boruto was quite the roller coaster. I was honestly shocked while reading it, and was left feeling really excited for the future of the story. We've got Koji back, Boruto could use flying RAIJIN, and Sasuke got packed by the Ten Tails. But I'd be lying if I didn't admit there's some things I'm a little annoyed with too. So, let's talk about it. The chapter started off with Code back in the Ten Tails dimension, suffering from the Uzuhiko's effects. The mysterious Toad continued communicating with Boruto and helped him confirm the location of the Ten Tails. Without hesitation, Boruto concentrated his chakra and whipped out the goddamn flying RAIJIN. Minato's genes have definitely skipped a generation. I mean, Naruto could never. This officially puts Boruto amongst only 3 people who have ever been able to use the flying RAIJIN ninjutsu. Tobirama, Minato, and Boruto. And I just have to stop and say, how awesome is that? His arsenal of abilities just keeps getting stronger and stronger. But that wasn't the only big reveal. See, once Boruto arrived, he was met with the strange realization. The Ten Tails had vanished from thin air, and in its place was a new group of freaky looking enemies with Rasengan. Okay, let's step back for a second. The Divine Tree, or Shinju, is a gigantic tree which grows by absorbing all the lives of a planet. Born from a ten-tail seedling, it blossoms into a tree only after feeding on an Otsutsuki. However, after Code's Ten Tails was awakened using Grime and began feasting on people, its normal instinct seems to have been altered. Rather than just attacking Otsutsuki, Grime attack anyone. These Grime began turning into their own miniature divine trees after devouring people, and new creatures with ego like Code were being summoned in their place. This could mean a lot of different things. My interpretation is that when Code used his claw marks to mold the Ten Tails into an army, his chakra was absorbed into the Grime, which made them become more human-like. Now, whenever a Grime consumes someone, a new sentient creature is summoned bearing a resemblance of the person it both trapped and absorbed. Despite their immature knowledge and abilities, they will only continue getting smarter and stronger as their desire for knowledge has now surpassed their instincts of consuming Otsutsuki. This is literally becoming like some AI takeover Black Mirror dystopia, but I'm all here for it. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a like down below. It really helps out a small channel like mine. Thank you. But while we're on the topic, I just have to say, Ikemoto, what the fuck are these designs? I don't know if I'm the only one, but I have to admit that these new guys look just super goofy and dumb. Using the claw marks as clothing and makeshift hair is an interesting idea, but it doesn't look all that good in practice. Ikemoto is usually amazing at coming up with character designs. In fact, he's responsible for some of my favorites in the whole franchise, and that was one of his main roles as an assistant to Kishimoto for Naruto. But these new villains just look whack as hell. I mean, we literally have a Harley Quinn looking jester, a Walmart value Ishiki with stupid hair, and an ugly ass Sasuke wannabe. The only passable one, in my opinion, is actually Bug. He looks scary as hell, and his giant clamping hand thing is kinda cool. Maybe their designs will evolve as they grow stronger, but for now, I'm not a fan. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's hop back into the chapter. So these new powerful Grime are finally revealed, and we quickly learn that they may be even stronger than Unlimited Code. Boruto takes a major hit from Bug, and Boruto's Scout Toad tells him to flee before it's too late. He shows off some new moves and a pretty cool fight against these new enemies, using what looks like Chidori Stream and maybe even Body Flicker or Flying RAIJIN again. Realizing his back is against the wall now, Boruto actually made a bold move and deactivated Code's Uzuhiko, snapping him out of his fatigue and dizziness. The rest of the new Grime are revealed, and my favorite panel in this scene is a literal jester walking up to Code and calling him a clown to his face. It doesn't get any better than that. That might actually be the biggest L he's ever taken. Then we get a shitty Sasuke clone reveal, but you can tell Boruto is shook. Back in the village, Kawaki relays his report to Shikamaru about the attack, including intel that Boruto may be working with an outsider. Sarada remarks that Boruto was defending the village and is not an enemy. In fact, you could even confirm that with Ada's Senrigan. But to my surprise, Kawaki actually doubled down again. Even witnessing Boruto help the village, Kawaki exclaims that he doesn't care what Boruto's intentions are. He needs to kill him no matter what. At this point, I'm honestly kind of disappointed with how Kawaki's character is being written. He used to be so layered in part 1, but since the time skip, he's just been reduced to such like a lame, one-dimensional character. I mean, how can you exclaim that you'll kill Boruto no matter what his purpose even is? That level of hatred is kind of crazy. I know he suffered extreme trauma from Jigen and bears an insane level of hatred for Otsutsuki, but who's to say Boruto hasn't controlled Momoshiki now? It's just getting kinda stupid, I think, and Sarada saw right through his bullshit. Back in the other dimension, Boruto's fight continues against ugly Sasuke, and there's a sick callback to the iconic Chidori Rasengan clash that I really appreciate. Eventually though, Boruto does get outnumbered and trapped in an Earth-style jutsu. Wait, I think someone needs to go check on Moegi, I think. Does anyone else see the resemblance, or is that just me? Of course, Code's bitch ass used the distraction to run once again, realizing they're not truly after him at all, and Boruto's forced to teleport out. Now to my favorite part of the chapter. We see a peaceful scene of Boruto resting against a tree on a mountainside, and none other than Kashin Koji steps out from behind it, revealing not only that he survived Ishiki's attack all those years ago, but he's been presumably training Boruto during the time skip and was the one talking to him through the toad. Boruto apologizes for going too far and almost getting killed before looking up at Sasuke Uchiha stuck in a divine tree. Nah, that's just crazy disrespectful. He tells Sasuke he'll need to wait a little longer, and the chapter ends with a mic drop. I absolutely love the panel of Boruto resting against the tree with Sasuke inside of it. The juxtaposition between Sasuke being in such a dire state and Boruto just sitting beneath him is so good. It's creepy but calm at the same time. Honestly, despite the weird designs for the new Divine Tree villains, Ikemoto still cooked this chapter. So just to summarize some of my pros and cons for chapter 4, I'd say Koji's reveal was awesome. Boruto was so cool this chapter and the fight looked great. Sasuke getting packed up was unexpected, but I really like the story implications a lot. And the new Divine Tree Grime cloning who they ate is a really cool concept. But that leads me into my cons this chapter, which are the new character designs look kind of bad in my opinion. Maybe they'll look better in color, who knows. Code fleeing from every single fight is starting to get annoying now, and Kawaki has fallen off so hard. He completely lacks any humanity now and just feels like a robot with a couple pre-recorded lines. I still like him, but there's no way he's my favorite character anymore after the time skip. So with that, I'm going to give Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 4 an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, everyone. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, smash the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, boys.